Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Arrogant. So I was doing some testing with the Paranoid Delusion on different classes and comparing it with the Pseudo Dragon when I came across testing it on the Bard. Now you can see it still mimics me exactly, and then go and you can see that it should have the power where its attacks can mimic an at-will that we have on our class, and for every class that's unique, hence the reason I have to test on every single class. So on the Bard, it should be one of the following at-wills, either Reprise, Flish, Con Elemento, or Staccato. And Con Elemento, I'm sorry if I'm butchering all these Italian names, has the benefit of changing depending on what song you have active. For example, I go and cast Tailwind Mambo, and then my at-will becomes this little mini whirlwind. Whereas you cast your Steel March, and there you go, your at-will now becomes this sword, which you're going to swipe across in a cone. So wouldn't it be pretty cool if this Paranoid Delusion could actually use one of those at-wills depending on what song you had active? Well, unfortunately, we're going to go and summon a dummy here, and we go and attack this dummy. Okay, let's summon the boss guy, and we go and attack the dummy, and let's see what our Paranoid Delusion actually does. Are you gonna do anything? Anything at all? Yeah, nothing. All it does is that fear ability and then just stands there. They literally didn't get around to coding what at-will the Paranoid Delusion should be using on a Bard. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the exact same scenario that happens with the Mirage weapons. You can go to your Cloak Descendancy campaign and you can indeed buy the Mirage weapons, and right now they are unbound, and I am tempted to go and buy them just to check out what they're like and what clones does it actually spawn, and do those clones actually do anything? Because in my opinion, from what I've seen, the clones from Mirage deal the exact same at-will attack that the Paranoid Delusion does, even if it's an at-will that doesn't exist in the game anymore. So just wanted to let you guys know this before you go buying a Paranoid Delusion off the auction house for like 8 million, or buying those Mirage weapons for like nearly 5 million a piece for the Bard. Let me guys know if you have these weapons and you've tested them. Do the clones actually do anything in combat whatsoever? Now, it's not just in this training room that Paranoid Delusion does nothing. So let's go check out in Chult, and we can see even though we have a stationary dummy that isn't going to attack back, Paranoid Delusion is still too paranoid to attack it. Yeah, I'm surprised. The Bard has been out for over a year, and they still haven't fixed certain things that go with it. There are so many bugs on the Bard that just make it pretty unplayable. It still can work, you can still heal to a certain extent, you can still DPS to a certain extent, but nowhere near as competitive as the end game classes like your Cleric at healing, like your other DPSers, Warlocks and Rogues at dealing damage. There are other good options there as well. However, there are definitely a few kinks and quirks with the Bard that you can exploit in terms of the bugs that they haven't fixed to obtain massive amounts of damage. And yes, I'm talking about Mystify, which is a bit broken in a trial scenario. So overall, again, just wanted to share this guys with you. If presented this well, consider leaving the video a like. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.